Wanted to do a video on free shaping. It's an interesting topic, and I was talking to another trainer about it recently. We had a really good conversation about it, and I thought it would be a nice video to do. Please note these are my opinions, and you are more than welcome to challenge any of it. And some people devote themselves to free shaping in a way that's far beyond anything that I've ever done. So you will have insights that I certainly won't. But my free shaping career started in zoos. I started working in zoos in 1996, 97. I had a 17-year career in zoos, predominantly working on animals where training and behaviour was a large focus, marine mammals to start with, seal training, and then moved to elephants, and then worked with a range of other interesting species, including great apes and all sorts of bits and pieces along the way. Free shaping in zoos has been huge from the 90s. So free shaping has been seen and utilised as a great way to develop behaviour when you don't have easy access to animals, or when you need to train something that you might not be able to easily lure, target, or manipulate in any other sort of way. So free shaping has always been prominent in zoos. When I first discovered it, it blew my mind. It's like learning a new magic trick. It's amazing what you can do and create off the back of it. Now, there are several contingencies. Often you get animals that start throwing out a lot of unwanted behaviors as a result of that. But one of the great benefits of free shaping is that the animal's driving the exercise, and as a result you get a lot of power in the behavior. So the animal has a really, really strong desire to complete that behavior. One of the issues we find in zoos, though, is that they just start spitting it out all the time when you might cruise past them, and there's various downsides to it as well. But what I do notice is any time a new trainer coming in, a trainee, discovers it, they have that same level of enthusiasm towards it that I have. Now, I've got a bit of an opinion of it for a couple of reasons. So in zoos, and one of the criticisms I have of a lot of dog training is that there's no time frames on anything. Everything's open-ended, which often means people work to nothing sometimes. So there's no pressure to get anything done in time. So one of the things that I really liked, I set myself artificial deadlines these days, but one of the things I really liked in the zoo is that we would have a tight deadline for something. So we've got, let's say, an orangutan. The orangutan has a tooth abscess. We need to be able to do a mouth check and access that area in 2 weeks or less. So we have a very tight time frame. So we might initially start by free shaping the exercise, but if we feel like we can get there faster through another means and still have a strong behavior and reliability in the behavior, we're absolutely going to take it. And more often than not, as soon as we can add some extra assistance on top of the free shaping, we will always do it. Same with training we used to train for presentations, do educational presentations using various animals. Same thing, we needed various behavior on reliable cue in 2 months for the school holidays. We're doing a seal presentation on seal entanglement of fishing nets, etc. So we want to prepare for that scenario. Once again, we may use some free shaping in that exercise to create something, but if we need to, we're absolutely going to switch to other methodologies and approaches to speed that up. So I think one of the main benefits of free shaping is power. You get a lot of power in the response. You get a self-driving, motivated dog. You have to be very, very careful that you don't end up with a silly dog or animal that just starts spinning out all sorts of random stuff. So you need to put things in place to carefully contain what's being developed. So very rarely would I just do something free shaping without controlling the environment, for example. So if I'm doing a free shaping exercise, even if it's predominantly just completely hands-off and there's no other assistance or other approaches being used, I'm going to clear out the environment and set the environment up so the animal will most likely offer me the desired response as soon as possible, and then I will start the shaping process off the back of that. And obviously we're trying to capture behaviors a lot of the time, and then free shaping off the back of that to develop behavior. So for me, I think free shaping is an important skill for every trainer to learn. I think it's a great exercise for every animal to go through. It creates a lot of power in the behavior, and you're going to be able to use it for many things. Once the dog learns those processes, you can then start to layer it into a lot of different things that you're doing. I myself prefer to blend and mix multiple approaches, including luring, because I feel like I can get there quicker and I can still do it in a way that maintains a lot of power in the behavior. So I know there's a lot of you out there that use free shaping a great deal. You probably use it a lot more than me, and you've probably worked out ways of working through a lot of the issues that may arise and pop up. So we'd love to hear your opinions and have a discussion on this.